Good morning, guys. It is morning and I'm exhausted because I haven't hardly slept at all. I think I slept somewhere between 3 and 4 hours. I have a very, very hard time falling asleep and I know why, so yeah. Got a real bad cold this morning and my voice is still gone, or a little bit. My throat hurts and my nose is all stuffed. I just want to go back to bed, but that ain't happening. I have to leave for work and I'm going just in a minute. So, good morning, guys. I hope you have an awesome day. I am home. I didn't stay my full hours at work. I've been working a little bit from home. I have a really bad cold, and when I got to work, I just coughed and coughed and coughed. I couldn't stop coughing, so I decided to go home so I don't make anyone poor someone else get sick. So I've been working a little from home, and after that I've been sitting down and just taking the load off. I have been playing with my Polychromos. I have had a lot of fun. I will show you later because I don't want to spoil anything. This is going to go up on Wednesday, I think. I'm basically just playing around. I'm sitting. That's one good thing, playing around with colored pencils, because I can sit in my sofa. It's hard to get all the Copics out of their stands. I'm thinking about finding a way how I can make those stands portable, because I have to remake some of them because they are falling apart. So I'm thinking about how I can make them stackable instead and have them for the different colors, because if I can have them stackable on different directions, I might actually be able to pull a couple of boxes out and just sit down and then be able to put them back. So yeah, I'm thinking about that. It would be nice to have them stackable, and Copics can stand on any direction, so you don't have to worry about that. But yeah, I sat down, I stamped some images up on some different shades of cardstock. I got a very much yesterday evening I was watching Periscope, basically. I had it on in the background a lot, almost all day. There is this Swedish girl that I've been following for quite some years now. As with anything, I go on and off and on and off, and apparently she's haven't been creating for a while because she have bad back and she haven't been able to sit for long periods of time. But anyway, she's called Bouquet, and on YouTube she's called Mr. Bouquet. She was never, as she said, she wasn't supposed to make this a big thing with the videos, and then she had so much fun, so just Mr. Bouquet, what's the name she has. And she, when I started watching her, this is back in like 2009 or something like that, she was the one that got me into playing with markers. And when she started, she was playing with Letraset Tria markers. Those were the ones she was coloring, and she does beautiful portraits, so they are amazing. One day I want to be able to do like she does. But she have the recent years she mixes markers and pens off and on, but mostly right now she mostly uses pens, and it's Polychromos and it's Luminescence. It's carted something, and they have two different. They have Paolo and Luminescence, and she uses Paolo the most, but completes with Luminescence where the colors doesn't exist. She does a lot of gorgeous portraits with pencils. If you haven't looked at her things and you like coloring and stuff, you should look at it. She doesn't do tutorials. She does just speed paints. She doesn't talk through the speed paints, but she does a lot of periscopes while she's coloring for her speed paints, and then you can ask her questions and stuff, which is really fun. So I was watching her for hours yesterday because she was broadcasting for hours, and I got very, very inspired to play around with my pencils. However, the card I made yesterday, I already printed the image and I didn't want to do the everything, so I ended up not using my Copics. And so today I stamped. I have picked out stamps because the video I'm gonna post on Wednesday is a stamp based one. So I've been coloring it, but I'm not gonna spoil anything. But I tried it out on different materials. I can say I think I tried it out on black. Black is really hard because you lose a little bit of that oomph in the colors. It actually looks a little bit flatter, so I don't think there will be black that I will be using for the card. I have done one on light grey, which I really, really love, so I think I'm actually gonna keep that one, and I think that is what I do. I also stamped it up on some craft cardstock, but I don't think I'm going to use that. I think I'm going to use the grey one. And yeah, I'm going to recolor it. Now I've just been playing around with my pencils, sitting down and taking it easy. And then later I'm going to sit at my desk and do the rest. And God, start talking and I just want to cough. It just itches in my lungs right now. So I am going to stop recording and start doing stuff. But yeah, look into her. She does amazing work. She makes me want to buy all of the craft supplies. But I'm not gonna do that because I'm gonna use what I have. It is time for me to head to bed. I probably should have head to bed like an hour ago, but I kind of play the just one more episode game. And then I'm like, no, I'm cutting everything off now. I'm going to bed because I really, really need sleep. I've been sitting here most of the day. I took a short little turn into the craft room and actually made a video. As I sat here with all of my pens. I've been looking, trying, playing. When I watched Bookie's podcast yesterday, I got so many ideas. So I've been coloring, and I ended up actually making a little card, which is going up on Wednesday. But I've done something more. This is just the first sketch. I will probably work with it more. But here you go. Ta-da! This is my green gecko. Pixel said, hey, you should do a lizard. And then I googled lizards and I found a really cute image on a green gecko, so I kind of googled green geckos. So this is kind of just figuring out the shape. The hands doesn't look good, so I'm going to kind of zoom in and practice them and then try to add them to one of these. But this is about how a gecko looks. It has like a shoulder part, but it doesn't have it for the back legs, so they look really strange. Also, they kind of go backwards. So yeah, I'm not sure about this part. I have to look at it more. But this part went a little bit better, but the fingers still needs to be fixed. And also, I want to transfer him onto one of these. I think I'm gonna try on that first, and then that, because I really, really like the texture that you have in this. You can layer a lot. I like the texture here too, but this kind of gives you a bottom to play on. So I want to transfer him to this one somehow. We'll see. I have a light box. Whoa. Oh. So, dropped you. I have a little light box, so I can probably transfer him that way. Just look at it and see if I can do it, and just try to transfer very lightly, and then go over bit by bit by bit with the pencils, and trying to create him to look realistic and all of that. I think a gecko probably takes you like 8, 10, 20 hours to color, and I don't really have the patience. The images I colored today was like this big stamps, and I still didn't really have the patience because I'm an impatient person. So we'll see. Yeah, I know. I can do cross stitch for 10 hours straight, or I can color for 2 hours. But I haven't gotten into the color pencil groove. And you have to have like a little groove to make you kind of work with it a long time. But yeah. I am heading to bed, so good night, sleep tight. So only the bed bugs bite.